What's going on, collective? Um, this is King of Wands. We're here for another general read. If at all you find that this message resonates with you, your spiritual path, your journey, or things that you went through or experienced in the past, or things that you might be experiencing now in the present, please like the channel, share the channel, and please subscribe to the channel. So, if you haven't just looked at the other two uh, general readings that I posted tonight on this full moon in Scorpio, please take the time and look at those, because those are some powerful downloads that I just got. And I'm going to keep going to see what it is, what else that the Spirit has to give to all chosen star seeds, light workers, and earth angels. With that being said, I'm going to just say a quick prayer. But before I do that, I was just meditating over my cards just to see which decks should I use. So I have the Kipperish deck, regular tarot deck, and I have the Angel Tarot deck. But the Angel Tarot deck was posted off to the side. So when I grabbed it, as you can see, the crystal is still on it. So when I grabbed it, one card was still at the bottom. And this card, the Angel Tarot card, was Uriel. And this is the Tower card. So this is the overall energy, y'all. And it says, the fire of God, disruption, warns of disasters, and aids in transformation. So off the back, it's most definitely divine intervention going on. It's towers coming down. And like I said, if you haven't looked at my last two uploads, please check those out, because this is like a part 3 or part 2, however you want to look at it. This is a continuance of those last downloads. So please, check them out. So we got the Archangel Uriel out here. So this is the overall energy, as well as a protector, as in my energy, as well as your energy, if you're tuned into my channel. So I'm going to set that right there. With that, I'm going to say a quick prayer, y'all. We're just going to jump right into it and see what Spirit has to say. Holy Spirit, holy angels, Mother Earth, the divine, my spirit guides, my ancestors of the highest white light. I pray for your protection underneath this full moon energy as I go into this energy and get these downloads and get these messages from our ancestors, from our spirit guides, as well as from you, the divine. I ask that you lead me, guide me, and help me to relate these messages, as well as transmute any evil eye, any black magic, any witchcraft, any blockages, any illusions, to alchemize it to my benefit, to procreate with the universe into an abundant future of prosperity, stability, great health, and great wealth. With that being said, y'all, we're going to jump right into the messages and see what the divine has to say. Ashe. Okay. So I'm going to pull from the Kipperish, and I'm going to see, what's that? Toil and labor and a change. So yeah, most definitely a change is happening, possibly to a work situation. You probably ain't going to have to work so hard. That's what I'm getting on that. But we're going to keep pulling and see what's the messages. Okay, Spirit. Give me one, Spirit. Thoughts. Somebody is in their thoughts. That came out on the last reading. Yeah. A house. This came out on the house. This came out on the last reading too. Somebody's in their thoughts as they losing a house. Look at my last upload, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is a continuation from that reading. Somebody in their thoughts because they lost a house. They lost a house. Who is this person in their thoughts that lost a house, Spirit? Who is this person, this energy that's in their heads because they lost a house? Possibly because they've been stealing. Man, look. These court officials. Look at my last readings, y'all. This is a legal situation. These people is in their heads because they stole something from myself or the collective. Yeah. That's a big, yeah, see, adjudication at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to keep pulling. Wow. Yeah. Somebody been using their occupation in the courthouse. And they in their thoughts about them losing a house or losing something that they did, something that wasn't there, something that they took. Give me one more. Man, in the family room. Okay. So we got this to line up. We got thoughts, house in the reverse, courthouse, occupation, family room. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Somebody is having concerns about this. Yeah. And once again, like I said, the overall energy is Archangel Uriel. This is the tower. This is the tower. This is the like angelical beings bringing a transformation in the courtroom, some type of legal battle, some type of legal situation. Yeah. Possibly a Queen of Cups. That was on the cut. Yeah. Some type of mother energy, possibly. Give me one on thought, Spirit. Who in their head? Just let it come out, Spirit. Who in their thoughts? Okay. Yeah, so somebody in their head, possibly they know that they messed up. So it's a change. They know a change is coming. This is the death card, y'all. And if somebody made a foolish decision, and now they got to deal with what the choices that they made by taking the wrong kind of action. Somebody in their head, for the actions that they took in the past, a bad choice. Somebody made a bad choice, man. Somebody made a bad choice. And they know they did because you got the death card out here, man. Yeah, page of cups, man. This is bad news. This news that they getting. Page of Cups is all about news, messages, information, surprise. They messed up. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. And it's Scorpio. It's this full moon Scorpio. I can't make it up. It's Scorpio energy. Scorpionic energy. That's what's popping right now. Another card fell out. Yeah. I ain't gonna take that, but you know, what's this? Five of Swords, yeah. They're having disagreements. Possibly because they know that they use their job, man. It's too many, y'all. That's too many. I don't know what this house is. Because you got the Fool card in the reverse too. Yeah, somebody made a foolish decision, man, to come up against the collective. What's the house, Spirit? Man, that's a lot, man. Spirit, give me one, Spirit. What's this house in the reverse that somebody in their thoughts about? These two came out. Yeah. They celebrated too quick, man. They celebrated too quick to keep you stuck in the Eidosaurus energy. They thought they had you stuck. They thought they took from you, and they thought it was successful. Yeah. They celebrated too damn fast. Now they got to deal with what? Now they got to deal with the repercussions of what they did, man. These people thought they had a victory over the collective. They thought they had a victory about keeping the collective in the Eidosaurus energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Once again, some type of connection that the collective was in or was supposed to get. They celebrated too fast to try to stop you from moving forward. Wow. What's this courthouse? Yeah. These people is, man, I'm telling y'all, they got to stop. They got to retreat, man. They went too hard. Whatever that they did, they celebrated too damn fast, man. And they thought they was in the cool, man. They thought that they could kick back and relax. They thought they had this shit in the bag. They thought that they thought that this shit was never gonna come to the surface. They was probably smoking cigars and drinking cognac and sipping whiskey. Like, yeah, we did that. We put the collective in prison. Yeah, we gave the collective 99 years. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, this is a court situation. I don't see nothing else. These people use their occupation. And they thought because they used their occupation that they could relax, that they could chill, that they was, you know what I'm saying, in a position of authority to where that they can do this shit. It's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and they worked hard on doing it, man. They worked hard doing it. They worked hard. What's this occupation? Look, they use their occupation, man, to target you, to attack you. And they thought it was a success because, once again, because of who they were in his courthouse situation, they thought that they had you right here because you also had the Eight of Swords out here too. And that jumped right to the Ten of Swords. They thought that they had you, man, because of their job. Some type of position of power, yeah. They thought they had you beat. And they used their strength to do it. They put a lot of effort into this, man. And look, the judgment. They thought they had the last judgment, but Spirit like, nope, I got the last judgment. Well, because once again, you got Archangel Uriel out here showing off. He the one got the last judgment. The divine has the last judgment. Not these ops. They thought they got away for so long, and possibly for a time that they did. You know, I don't know, like, who y'all are, like, what y'all situation, the story is, but they probably thought because they got away for a little bit of time that they was never going to get caught, that they was the ones to call out the last judgment. Yeah. Coming up against the collective. You know, meeting up in the family room. So this is most definitely some type of family dynamic. Might not be like a family, but like a, you know, because if you go to work, you got your work family. You know what I'm saying? You got your, you know, that's kind of like a family too. This could be a job situation too. You know, but this most definitely is court. Keep going, y'all. What's this family wrong? Yeah. The Lovers in the reverse. This is the Lovers. Yeah, so this is most definitely these people came together, bro. This could be a family situation. This could be people in your family. This could be, if this ain't people in your family, this people in somebody else's family. Like I said, because even like with court and stuff like that, that's like a family too, like a family affair. Like, I let you get this guy, you let me get that guy, sort of thing. Teamwork. Coming together as a family to accomplish something. You know what I'm saying? To get something completed, to close something out, to cause judgment. Working hard doing it. Okay, Spirit. Give me one more on thoughts, death, and the fool in the reverse. Thoughts, death, and fool in the reverse. Man, these cards popping out. Look at this. Whoever this person is in their thoughts, he is most definitely a Queen of Pentacles. Right? So somebody of wealth, somebody that has some type of influence, right? And these are the ones they the ones taking the loss. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They the ones taking the loss. For taking a foolish action against the collective. You need one on house. 3 of Cups and a 9 of Swords. Five of Wands. The same people that celebrated too goddamn fast, thought they took a house from you and put you in the 8 of Swords, now they in conflict. They are in conflict with themselves. Wow. They in conflict about a house that they sold and about what they did to you, what they did to the collective. I can't make it up, y'all. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, a King of Swords energy. This is a court situation. Confirmation. I'll take that. Because that's coming right up underneath the courthouse. These law officials thought that they could relax, kick back, do whatever it was that they wanted to do. Using their jobs, using the courthouse, using the courtroom, using the occupation, getting help from friends and families in the courthouse, their connections, their ties to the community. And now they're in the fucking tower. They having massive endings. That's the energy I'm getting, y'all. What's this occupation? And this 10 of Swords, Spirit. Yeah, that's what's being exposed underneath this moon, y'all. Confirmation. That's what's going on. Full moon in Scorpio. This is the truth, y'all. Whatever type of legal situation y'all was in, whatever type of conflict that you may have been in the past, as well as probably what you might be experiencing now, this is what's going on. That these people came up against a divine being that was sitting here. The more and more I look at this, this was like everybody was in a part of the world, and I'm speaking for myself too. I was put somewhere where I didn't even know why I was even there. I didn't know why I was in this state. I didn't know why I experienced the stuff I had to experience. I almost lost my life too. I had a near death experience. Right, I was out for 3 days. They brought me back to life, and they lied on me. They came up with these false accusations because I wasn't from that state to try to, put me in a bad light to stop me, to take me off my path. So I experienced these swords, these 8 of swords, these 10 of swords, these 9 of swords, these 10 of wands. Like, I experienced all of this conflict. Yeah. From these court proceedings, these courthouses, being set up, being lied on. These people use their jobs. Look, the emperor. I can't make it up. This is a legal situation for some people. And if you ain't got no legal situation, this could be a job situation. Or if this ain't a job situation, this could just be like karmic, like people that you came across that done some type of wrong to you. But this is most definitely a court law, some type of law situation, and some type of job situation, and some type of family situation. They all in their thoughts, man, about what was taken from the collective, some type of house, some type of inheritance, and they celebrated doing it. Man, I can't believe this. This crazy. What's this family wrong, spirit, and the strength? Actually, yeah. What's this family wrong, spirit? What's the message on this family wrong and the strength? Yeah. That they gotta walk away. Whoever it was in this family room dynamic, teamwork dynamic, they gotta walk away. Yeah. 8 of Cups. They disappointed, man. They know whatever it was that they tried to manipulate and change in this courthouse and steal and take, they know that they messed up, man. And they in their thoughts about it. Because you got, that's 8-8. That's 2 8s. You got the strength card and you got the 8 of Cups. So that's 8-8. That's most definitely the divine. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Now that I look at this 8 of Cups, they can't change the past. They can't change what they did, man. And that's really what's killing them, because they possibly been used to doing this for so long because of who they were in the community, the type of positions that they held in this courthouse. They've been doing this shit for so long that they can't believe how that now they can't go back and change what they did, because judgment has been called. Because you do got the judgment card out here too. They can't believe that normally in situations like this, they probably feel like, we could just go in and change something and do something different and we're covered. But no, that ain't what's going on now, because they came and tried the wrong one. God said, do not touch my anointing and do my prophets no harm. So when they did that, that's when they started realizing, that's when they started understanding, like, yeah, we can't change this. Whatever it was that they done, they being judged for it. And possibly the collective may have had to walk away from family too, because family's been coming out a lot in these readings. I've experienced a lot of betrayal and backdoor shit and backstabbing from my family too. I had to walk away from them too, and it took me I had to, man, listen, I had to find strength, to walk away from certain family members. That's not always easy, because if you're living in a world, if you don't got nobody else, you're supposed to have your family, right? You don't got nobody else, you're supposed to rely on your family. And when you got to walk away from that take a lot of strength, man. That ain't something that just come easy like that. But take it how it resonates. But this right here, this energy that I'm getting off of this is these people in these courtrooms, these courthouses, possibly district attorneys, mayors, detectives, police officers, law enforcement, crooked judges, crooked lawyers, whatever type of occupation that they held in this courthouse. They got to live with what it is, what they did. They can't change nothing. Look at the bottom of the deck, man. Justice. I can't make it up, y'all. That these people is not being able to move forward, man, with what they did. It's all with what they did. All the choices that they made, now they stuck with their decisions. They walking away, but they not moving forward. And that's what you call justice for the collective. Also, the Tower. This says the fire of God. Disruption warns of disasters, aids, and transformation. This is the collective getting justice. With that, y'all, I'm gonna leave it right there. Once again, I said, if y'all haven't looked at the last two readings that I posted, please check those out. All of this is gonna resonate with this last collective reading. Check them out. I'm about to get ready and post those up. So yeah, man, like I said, I'm King of Wands. If you feel that this message resonates with you or your spiritual path, your journey, and your awakening, please like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and share the channel. Ashe.